Hey, how's it going, guys? This is another data exploratory video. Here we are going to explore the data for Udemy courses. Let's go ahead. Data frame, pd.read CSV. Let's go ahead and import these data. Now let's go ahead and close this guy. Let's see what is it about, right? There are integers, floats, and some objects. So this is one of those data that I personally would be really interested to explore. Let's find if there is any. No, so are there any? There is none. So let's go ahead and see. Or instead of head, my new technique is to pull the samples. So the sample, we're just getting a random rows. If we're just getting the head, and if one of these data, one of these column is being sorted, it could be biased. So it does not really matter, but I am practicing new techniques every day. So this is one of the techniques that I recently discovered. So, here I am. So what are we going to do now? Let's see how many columns and rows do we have. Looks like we do have 3,678 rows. Columns, course ID, course title, URL is paid. Let's go ahead and see what is this is paid. Is it 0 and 1? Dollar value counts. So this is true and false. Let's go ahead and see. I'm going to see all the rows. I'm going to get the rows that is paid. Calls to false. I love to see the rows courses that are free. So there are 310 courses that are free. Now let's just focus on the free courses. Is there anything as a category? Let's go with the level. Let's go with export one. Let's go with export level, right? It says all level. We would want to get to the export level. does not have any export levels. Okay, first what I am going to be doing is df column name. I think I did it right, so it seems like there are no courses that are free. And that is export level. Let's move it to GIN level. Okay, so there are 151. What about the intermediate levels? Are there any intermediate levels? There are some. Uh, 30 of them. Let's go ahead and explore them. Flask tutorial step by step. Okay, there we go. There are subjects, so we would want to focus on business finance. Let's go ahead and see. So you could go inside the parentheses. So there are 5 of them. So now what we are literally going to be doing is we are going to take the course title. These are free, right? Free finance courses level, right? Free finance courses intermediate level. Let's go ahead and free finance courses. Level the plot kind equals to bar on X axis. We're going to have courses. Title. And on Y axis, we're going to have content duration. duration, let's put a level. I need to put it in double quote. Oh, there we go. Fixed size close to 10 and 6. All right, there we go. So these are the intermediate level finance classes that are free in Udemy. On our y-axis, there is a duration, and on the x-axis, we do have the name of the course, right? So now what we are going to be doing is we are going to explore some of the courses in either development or engineering or software development in general. Let's go ahead and see the columns. DF dot subjects valid counts. It's pretty much trying to group it out. So we are way more interested in web development than anything else. Okay. Data frame subject equals 2. Now we are more interested toward web development. Right. So there are 200 courses, right? Let's focus on the one that are expert level. Capital W development. So now let's count. There are 1,200 courses. So we are just looking at the web development course. We do not have level as an expert. Let's go ahead and do it over here on the second line. So it looks like there are 15 of them. Let's go ahead and explore. The name of the title. So these are the course titles, right? Let's go ahead and start adding the other components. What are the other components? What are the other columns that would be interesting for us? Let's go ahead and see is paid. We might want to see. So all of these courses that are expert level courses are not free at all. They are paid, right? So now let's go ahead and see the price. Now let's sort with a price. So we are sorting it in ascending order, which means the cheaper one is in the top. Is there any other columns or data points that we would want to see? Of course, there are, right? More the number of subscribers, we would want to see number of reviews. Okay, let's go ahead and sort it out by the number of reviews. Let's sort it out with descending order, which is this is how we do. What else? Any other data points that we would want to see there? So the subject is web development. Yeah, and we would want to. The other important piece is going to be, we don't care about the content duration. Yes, we of course we would care about the content duration, but right now our priority is going to be focused toward the age of this content, how old this content is, because if it's too old, then we are not going to be interested at all. Let's sort it out by published timestamp. Now what we can do is let's add one more data point. Let's add content duration. So the ideal case scenario would be what we can do is we can add a condition over here. What the condition is going to be is it has to be new. This timestamp should be after. Is it going to work like this? Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's just focus on these guys. For now, as so the price is kind of high, but let's go ahead and learning path of Montego. New expert. level courses. New. Now this is our new subset. We can call it, this is our new data frame for now. Okay, so this is, or we can just explore it, right? It's not super high. So there are going to be a couple of things we can plot into. So let's go ahead and plot bar diagram, fixed size, calls to 10.6. Now let's do this in content duration, and then the other one is going to be, so yeah, we can do this. The title we can do is duration, courses, with duration. This is one of the bar we have, and the other one we are going to have is new courses. Plot kind bar fixed size calls 10.6. Title is going to be course price. Forget the comma. I forgot the comma. So this is the price. Yeah, we might want to buy one of these class, but it's just advanced Unix commands. And it is pretty interesting. If you are good in these commands, you'd be able to breeze through Linux operating system or Unix operating system. So, all right, we did some analysis. Let's go back to the original dataset and data frame and dataset and see what do we have. So what are we going to do? Okay, and now let's do this. We're still going to look at the export label courses, and we would want to see the number of lectures and the amount of time, how long it is. Okay, let's go ahead and walk. So we're going to filter row by level equals to expert level, and let's put it. So this is the only filter that we're going to have. So this is the column, and now what we gotta do is we gotta have the column, right? What are the column that we want to have? Let's go with the price. Let's go ahead with duration. Just take away the price for now. We are going to take the parentheses because it's just one single parenthesis for now. Okay. So something is not right. To validate it, what we're going to do is we are going to put the level on the front just to make sure that this is what we expected, right? So what if we do, the easiest way to validate is to do save. Okay, so this is list. Course ID, course title, URL. So I don't like this. So this is what it was supposed to be. Let's explain this. Number of lectures. Oops, my bad. There we go. So this is what we're supposed to do. Content duration, right? So let's sort this out by either it is going to be number of lectures. Let's see this first. Let's do this one is true, so let's make it false. So the mistake or the data that we're seeing does not look presentable at all. So what we have to do is course title and we have validated that it is not. We are only showing expert level courses. Still, let's do this QA. So it looks like we are only showing expert level courses. We can just leave it or put it. And now the other thing that I would love to see is subject. Business finance. So now we are going to sort it with subject. This is string, but let's see. Yep. Seeing the web development first. The courses that are sorted in 1 hour or just 1 hour is not interesting enough for me. So before export level, let's add the price. This is interesting. So most of the musical instrument categorized courses are comparatively cheaper than the web development and business finance. Let's go ahead and add a URL on the end and see if it makes any sense. Yeah, but it looks like, should we just go for one of these courses and try to see 20 patterns? Let's go ahead and see this one. Oops. So this one, it looks like it has a full URL. It's okay. Well, this is interesting. So this could be, we can title this expert courses. Let's plot it. Let's plot the data. So what we are going to do is export courses. First, we are going to sort values, and we would want to sort it by subject. I would want to see let's group them together by value counts. That's what I was trying to do actually. So now what we are going to do is let's plot it. Plot the expert courses. By subject. courses, valid counts, the plot, fixed size, equals to 10 and 6, title, per courses by subject. And on the x-axis, it is going to be subject. And on the y-axis, it is going to be count. There we go. Okay, so what we are going to do now is export courses.columns. So what does it have? Content duration, number of lectures. Let's plot it down again. Courses dot plot kind of equals to bar. X equals to course title, course title, y equals to, it's going to be, the first one is going to be number of lectures, and the other one is going to be content duration. Also, it seems like it's been, this is everything. Export courses. Lock, export, courses. So do we want all rows? We don't. We would want the rows. We want the cheaper ones, cheaper courses. It's less than $100. There's still tons of them that are expensive than $100. What about right now? Number of lectures. So can we see a correlation? Expert. So we're trying to see the correlation between number of lectures. Okay, what we can do is number of courses. Here, what we can do is number of lectures. Number of lectures and content duration. Would have to remove this guy. Per course. So what happens if we start adding other variables to rate? So the price wanted to come here first. Course title, number of lectures, subject. So yeah. Matplotlib.py plot. All right, there we go. So it seems like there is a correlation between number of lectures and content duration. These two guys. Yep. All right, this is it for now. I'll see you guys in another video.